Tulikuwa, it was 14th Feb 2015.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Yeah. So a friend of mine was planning for a retreat in Nanyuki. What's the name of the place? Bantu Lodge, yeah. So we had taken like a minibus. We were all of us meeting at Aga Khan Walk. That's where we were all meeting so that we can proceed all the way. So the night before, one of his friends had a ticket, but the night before he got a date. So he gave the dateless man.
Got lucky.
At midnight. Yes, at midnight he gave him the tickets. He was like, hey, you guys, do you have a plan? No, I don't have a plan. I have this ticket. So you go to Nanyuki. So he was in. So we went all the way to Nanyuki. I think I arrived earlier. Nilikuwa nimekaa huko mbele. I think naye alikuwa amekaa huko nyuma with some rowdy people.
Rowdy, I'm not among them, but I sat with them. Yeah, it's true.
Alikuwa anakunywa huko. So I'll get to the point when alikuwa anakunywa.
Yeah.
So we get to the place, we come out of the bus, we go to the field and start field activities. I remember the first activity was sitting on benches, a girl and a boy, and like just talking, right?
It was, what
yeah,
were they
that was
calling?
the first one. I can't remember the name.
You get as much information from someone within like 30 seconds.
Oh,
then
yes,
you jump
and
to
then
the
you
next
rotate.
seat, yeah.
You rotate to the next person, the next person. So we finished that game, and then we started, before we transitioned, my friends and I started to play with the ball that was there. I think now when I was going to run after the ball, that's the moment he noticed me.
Then everything happens in slow motion at that point. Oh, so she picked up the ball, the wind was blowing, you know, all those funny stories. That's my version. I don't know. For a minute there, as in, you know, time actually stood still. And she caught my eye, and that was it. That's all I needed to know. So the rest, I really was hoping that how she looks and her personality match, because again, at times there's a mismatch. You can look at someone, face value, she looks very, very beautiful, but when you approach her, maybe the attitude is so nasty. So yeah, I thank God that they two married, and she gave me at least space. But I insisted. I really insisted.
Hey, that day he gave me space. He's talking of space. He followed me everywhere from that point.
The whole day, every activity, I made sure I had to be somewhere in close proximity in the air. If it's sharing something, there's another game we even sharing, passing, was it a piece of paper?
Yeah.
Receipt. So you pass it to your partner, use your mouth. I made sure strategy. Hapo ndio sasa niliona masomo imenifikisha. Because I've done strategic management. I think that's the only place I've employed it. So I made sure nimekaa strategically. And yeah.
So we usually say that was the first kiss.
Yeah, that was there. As much as it was not premeditated, there were no sparks. At least that was a kiss in itself, yes. Yeah. At least hapo we agree, that was the first one. I don't know, you know, to what was there are times a time in a man's life. I think that was just it. I don't know what I was waiting for. I wasn't even looking for anything specific, to be honest. As I said, I hadn't even bought the tickets for myself. Imesikuwa na plot. Kumbe God had other plans, so I thank God that I saw her and she gave me time. Or she was that patient with me because I really insisted. Even coming back from that trip, the way we arranged seating, the seating arrangement, I had to switch. Kambiwe mse boss, jipe shughuli bana. I need this lady to come and sit here. And Nanyuki to Nairobi, that's all the time I needed to convince her to, you know, at least give me more time. Kishia hapo tu just after tumechotu kwa tao, disperse. I wanted to see more of her, and that's exactly what happened. Because immediately we landed in Nairobi, we went out for dinner, I made sure she got home. Yeah, so I think there are earned points, CG. Nilian points up for CG. But if you are here, then clearly I must have done something right on that day. Yeah. So nilimpeleka nyumbani it was late, pretty late. We stayed in town for quite some time, but I made sure that she was there, home safely. Yeah, and I went about my business.
I was very skeptical about him. And so were my friends. Walikuwa nasema sasa huyu walikuwa amekaa huko na wale watu wanapiga kelele. He's already drunk. And then alikuwa amevaa sunglasses.
The whole
and it wasn't that sunny. So we are like, hey, this guy is hungover. Then he came back in the bus drinking. Hey, little did I know he's a teetotaler. So I had misjudged him. And so had my friends walikuwa ananiambia, say, you Sylvia, be very careful with him. My friend is very overprotective of me.
Big sister, come
He's like my big sister. Hey, we Jama, we need to really find out what he's all about. But that day, I think what attracted to him and what made me to kumsikiza, he really took care of me. Yosiku. He was the guy who did all errands. Tukienda kuserve, anaenda anatuserve. Me and we were 2 friends and myself, so 3 of us. Anaenda anatuletea food, anaenda analeta fruits, anatuliza if you want drinks. He comes and brings us drinks.
Effort man.
So alikuwa na TLC
Alikuwa nimejitolea kabisa.
So at least we at that point tukaanza kumjua vizuri as we sat down to eat together. At least the prejudgment wear off.
Yeah.
But even after that, he continued that TLC. He's a very TLC man, if there's such a name.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I don't know. Stereotype again. No. If she went by my second name or how I looked that day with the sunglasses, she'd have assumed I'm a drunkard. And I'm a Kikuyu, the stereotype Kikuyu men who don't do anything for you, they'll never open doors for you. So I'm hoping I'll keep it up the whole time. Because as we go older, I think somewhere people drop the ball, so kazi kwangu. Yeah. So I continued, Tell them I even cooked. She used to work late. Thank God she changed jobs. Alikuwa na work late sana, and myself I usually leave work very early. Najua kupika, not to her level of course, but it's something that you'll not get sick, so I'm a very good cook. Am I blowing my own horn?
Let's remove very to I'm a good cook.
I'm a good cook. Najua kupika. Yangu si mai peke yake. Yeah, so I cook. I used to cook then, I still do occasionally. And kona mpelekea food, you can imagine plates, arrange everything. I'm so I think I border on someone having, it's called OCD. Yeah, so chakula nzanza nipange, the rice has to be poultry na kabaul, alafu ni overturn so that it comes in the proper shape. Then tafute foil, nipeleke kwa ofisi. And I did that for a few evenings, and mwanaume ni effort. We're here now.
Effort, yeah.
Getting married in a couple.
It was really nice.
Yeah. Even those people
really
used
nice
to kunshuku kwa ofisi yao. I think they started thinking, this guy can be the good, something good at the end of the day.
Yeah, because he was actually showing off. That thing of kupanga food hivi, alikuwa na show off kwangu. Because your time I used to work very late and I'm natoka home mapema. So I never used to cook. So even if he passes by my place in the evening, he'll just have, he used to have cookies and yogurt. So he was like, this chick doesn't even know how to cook at all. So mwanaume amejikakamua nionyeshe, mimi najua kupika.
Little did I know. Nasikianga kuficha white. White ilikuwa imefichwa kabisa. When the dishes started coming out now, nikasema, this it's just a farm, whatever I was suspecting. Hii ni kama material. Like a wife material. I think that was the only thing that was missing from that checklist, because now nilikuwa shangaa nitakuwa napika the whole time. Because now huyu ni cookies kila siku, as in you go check the kabatis.
Yeah, I actually had cookies, fruitcake, milk and yogurt.
Yeah, I can't survive on that. I'm the person who ugali asubuhi. I eat in the morning, proper food. So nilikuwa nashangaa, how will this work? But thank God I didn't run away soon. You know, I kept at it until the cards or white ball ilifichuliwa. Yeah, so nikaanza kuenjoy and I'm here. Yeah, we are here now. Naanza come tu peke yake. Yeah. Flash forward 3 years later, we are here. Yeah. Nashukuru sana.
For you, did you have a past? And at that time when you went, did you want like something serious or play game?
I think I wanted, but we always say no one went to Bantu Lodge looking. No one
At least my story checks out. I bought hers. I'm not so sure. Because she had bought the tickets well in advance. Mine, I got them that midnight leading to that day.
So he presumes I was looking. I was searching.
I mean, it was singles retreat. What will you be
No,
doing?
it was single and couples retreat.
Yes, so you didn't fall in that category for couples. Then you must have been on the single part.
That's a presumption.
Yeah, that's a debate which will never win. But where from your own, you can judge. The person who just gets the ticket before hours leading to the event, the one who got 3 weeks early. Ni nani alofa alikuwa anatafuta.
So that's my story. I wasn't searching. It happened by chance.
Okay.
But I was single at that point. Yes.
Thank God.